Is it wise to purchase Tesla shares right now? The stock of the EV company is currently trading below 200, and Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, advises against purchasing. One would think that a billionaire businessman like Musk would try to persuade people to purchase more of the company's stock rather than the opposite. However, Musk has a history of making contentious statements, and this appears to be one of them. You won't want to miss this one. To be honest, I hardly ever try to persuade someone to buy Tesla stock, and I've often advised against it. I've told folks that our stock is too expensive, but they just ignore me and continue to purchase the stock, says in an interview with Ron Barron on November 4th, 2022 at the 29th Annual Barron Investing Conference. Tesla CEO Elon Musk received an additional $10 in cash to celebrate Mumu's 10th anniversary. Establish an account and deposit any amount on Mumu. Use the link below to take advantage of this limited time offer. Mumu is an excellent stock trading platform with a variety of innovative, user-friendly capabilities. I believe many of you will find it really beneficial, particularly if you wish to be more actively involved in your investments. For instance, learn when it is appropriate to purchase and sell stocks. URL in the following description. Billionaire Ron Barron's is an investor. Earlier this month, at the Metropolitan Opera House in New York City, Barron Capital hosted its first annual gathering since 2019. The event featured an interview with Tesla CEO Elon Musk in front of 5,000 investors. The interview took place during a difficult year for the stock market overall, but Barron concentrated on where Tesla was headed rather than the present. He expressed his bullishness about the automaker, to put it mildly. In response to a question from one of the audience members about why they should invest in Tesla rather than the legacy automaker Mercedes-Benz, Musk revealed that, although he actually rarely tries to persuade people to do so because the company's stock price is too high, people still tend to buy Tesla stock for some reason, according to Musk. Musk stated, however, if I were to. I think very broadly, I'd say that autonomy is an extremely fundamental breakthrough, and no company is even close to matching Tesla's level of achievement in solving generalized autonomy or generalized self-driving vehicles. Musk added that calculating the net present value of future cash flows would be absurd because the economy is essentially GDP per capita times capita. If capita is not constrained due to a useful humanoid robot, it is unclear whether the size of the economy can be limited, and this is likely for good reason. Musk went on to say that he is particularly proud of the Tesla FSD. With self-driving technology, the car is about 5 times more useful than it was to build, but it costs the same. You can imagine what would happen if a company was making 25 to 30% profit margins, and then all of a sudden that same product was 5 times more valuable. It's mind-boggling. The genuine sharing of the mind. Musk, Ron Barron, an American mutual fund manager and investor and the founder of investment management firm Barron Capital, believes that Tesla will be the largest and most profitable company in the world. Barron said he thinks Tesla could become the most profitable and largest company in the world in a decade. As stated during a pre-event interview with Forbes, Tesla shares are down around 50% since the beginning of the year, but the automaker also makes up about 45% of one of Barron's largest funds, and he doesn't seem concerned in 10 years Tesla will be the largest and most profitable company in the world. Barron said in the interview Barron Capital has 19 funds totaling around $40 billion in assets, many of which have big investments in Tesla. The Bear and Partners Fund is $6 billion into the automaker, while the Barron Focused Growth Fund has around $700 million of Tesla shares in its portfolio. Barron pointed out that while the two funds are down around 31% and 23% in 2022 respectively, they still have high longer-term gains. Furthermore, over the last 5 years, the Barron Partners Fund has returned more than 25% of the average net annualized return, and Barron appears to view Tesla's present reduced stock price as an opportunity rather than a deterrent. Barron launched the company 40 years ago on the about 21 dip in the SP 500 index, so he's also no stranger to bear markets. A year ago, Barron saw plenty of possibilities to purchase low, but today the opposite is true. Stocks are incredibly cheap overall. Companies that we're investing in should benefit and grow despite the chaos, says Barron, who believes that at some point the markets will stabilize. The billionaire investors firm is not only one of the top 20 largest shareholders in Tesla, according to filings, but it also has a larger percentage of its entire portfolio allocated to the stock at a total of 11%. This is higher than many other large shareholders who typically top out at 5 or 6%. The billionaire money manager Barron Capital's large bet on Tesla is a major factor in his optimism. His firm initially invested $387 million in Tesla between 2014 and 2016, and since then, the position has generated billions of dollars in gains. Despite a 50% decline in Tesla shares in 2022, Barron is confident that his firm's position will continue to pay off in the future. If I could, I would buy more in a CNBC Squawk Box segment. Barron stated that he intends to stay on to Tesla stock for a minimum of 8 more years, predicting that the company would increase in value by 3, 4, or 5 times over that period. Although Barron acknowledged that this year has been difficult for his funds and Tesla, he also described it as relative, noting that because of the company's low turnover and stellar long-term record, investors are willing to be patient and give us some leeway. At the aforementioned investment conference, the CEO of Tesla confirmed that the company will produce a lower-priced car. Based on prior statements, this car will likely be a 2.0 to 3.5, 000 smaller EV vehicle that is designed in China. It will also likely be a human-driven and robo-taxi platform. Additionally, Musk reiterated his belief that autonomous taxis will increase the value of vehicles by 5 times. He also expressed confidence in the success of Tesla's bot development, which he believes will replace human labor. Additionally, Musk mentioned the Optimus program, which is a humanoid robot that will be useful when Bear uses our manufacturing expertise and the intelligence it has developed for self-driving. It was also discussed during the said event that a fully and rapidly reusable rocket will be transformational and will enable humanity to become multi-planetary. It should be noted that Aaron Capital CEO Ron Barron noted that Tesla spent $7 billion to build each gigafactory, and that when fully ramped, they each produce $15 billion in vehicles annually. Additionally, for the past few years, the Baron has been actively investing in Elon Musk's privately held rocket company SpaceX. When SpaceX reached an evaluation of more than $125 billion in May, the firm invested roughly $500 million in prior investment rounds, including $100 million. Whenever SpaceX comes along, I buy more. Barron continued, stating that it has incredible potential and that everyone would be aware of SpaceX if the firm is able to achieve a $150 billion valuation in the upcoming funding round. Like his optimistic stance on Tesla, Barron told Forbes that the company's Starship project, which is focused on reusable rockets, which Elon Musk has dubbed the holy grail of space travel and essential to pushing the boundaries of space exploration in 2016, will soon provide internet for the entire planet through its satellite broadband service. Ron Barron correctly anticipated that Tesla Inc. would rank among the most valuable firms in the world, and because the company has fulfilled this prediction, Barron is likely to stick to his conviction about Tesla stock regardless of external factors that could influence stock prices. Barron cited well-known brands like Tesla as illustrations of the kinds of businesses that might spearhead the upcoming wave of technological innovation. Finding stocks that are positioned to gain in the future, even if they are currently down, is the key for investors. As Barron's forecast focuses more on long-term investments than day trading and echoes much of the investor's advice regarding the financial advantages of watching compound interest build up. Barron stated the first previously told you that I believed we would make 20 times our money from Tesla, but we have only made 4 times that amount. I now believe we will make double or triple again for the next 5 years, and double or triple again for the next 5 years. I believe there are still 10 times more to go in Tesla before I have to even consider this, if our predictions come to pass. Overall, it may seem contradictory for Musk to advise against investing in Tesla given his insistence that no company is even close to solving the problem of generalized autonomy or generalized self-driving cars. Ensure that you follow this channel.